Okay, so now we're going to attach the elastic, side elastic piece to the jock strap, and that's going to be the piece that goes from this side to the other side and then is connected down to the crotch area. So I already put the elastic in mine and I don't want to redo it, but it's the same exact process that we do for the waistband, which I'm going to show you. But for the elastic, we're going to take the edge, they're the same side since it's single crocheted, so it doesn't matter which is the wrong or right side, but I prefer using the side where the tail is. That way when it's to the right, I could just use the tail end to sew it into the actual piece. Okay, so now to attach the elastic, we're gonna count on each side 10 spaces from where the seams end off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to insert here. So mine already has the elastic in, so there is a wrong side. So I'm going to go ahead and put the right sides together, slip stitch across all 3 stitches that are corresponding, and we could just use the tail end of the yarn that we already have attached, and that will make it more secure and you don't have to tie a knot onto the actual piece again. So go into the next stitch and find the next corresponding stitch, and we are going to slip stitch. And now one more time, and make sure to get that extra chain space on the end. It's a little tricky to get. Okay, and once you get it, go ahead and do your last slip stitch. You can go ahead and chain 1 to fasten off, and since it's the tail end, it should already be cut, and just pull to tighten. And when you flip it to the right side, it should be connected as so. And now you're going to do the same exact thing on the opposite side, but you're going to count 10 chains from this side as well. So it's the same exact thing, just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and connect the right sides of the side elastic to the waistband. You're going to fold your side elastic in half perfectly. So just fold it in half so that the edges are meeting, and then where the fold side is on both sides together, we're gonna keep that. Now this is the piece we're gonna attach to the bottom crotch area here. And so we are going to put this piece we're going to match it up with the wrong side, and we are going to put it where the fold is and match it up with the middle of the seam there. And then we are going to insert our hook and go into the stitch right next to the middle seam, because there's a total of 3 stitches here. So go into that stitch right next to the middle seam. And then we are going to insert our yarn, reinsert our yarn rather, pull through, chain 1 to secure. And then we're going to go into the next stitch. And it might be a little hard because you're going through a double layer since it's folded. And then you're going to go into that middle seam there and make a slip stitch. So go through both loops. And then we're going to go into this last stitch here. Make sure to go through both layers. And then the last stitch on the other side. And slip stitch through all of the loops on the hook. And then you could go ahead and cut your yarn and chain 1 to fasten off. pull it tight to make sure it's in there. And you should see that it is nice and tight and it is sewn in here. So now you have the whole thing attached. So you could wear this once you weave in all the ends as is, but without inserting the elastic into the piece, it's gonna wear over time and just get looser and looser. So I'm gonna show you how to insert elastic throughout the whole piece so that it stays intact.